2025 is coming to an end, and here's my full recap of my running season. I ran 10 races this year across Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Zambia, and these are my top 5. My top race of the year was the Two Oceans Half Marathon. Nothing comes close to this race. The views of Cape Town, the energy of thousands of runners, it was quite an experience. I ran it for the challenge and the tourism, and it delivered both. There were thousands of runners on the starting line, and the atmosphere alone made it the race of the year. I know it's only a 21-kilometer race, but it was my best race by far. I managed to complete it in sub 2 hours, and that was my goal. It was my first time going to Cape Town, so you know it was a vibe. Next year I'm gonna go back to the Two Oceans Marathon, but for the 56-kilometer race. Cape Town has a lot to offer in terms of tourism. I managed to see the Table Mountain, the beaches, V&A waterfront, and just the overall beauty of Cape Town. It's definitely a race that you want to add to your bucket list. The marathon that comes in second is the Honde Valley Marathon. This is one of the most scenic courses I've ever run, but the hills will humble everyone. I ran 42.2 kilometers at Honde Valley, and I managed to finish it in sub 5 hours. It is beautiful, it is brutal, but it is also iconic. I think this will be one of the best races on the calendar every single year. Number 3 on my list is the ABSA Marathon in Lusaka, Zambia. I ran 42.2 kilometers there. It was my first full marathon ever. A new country, a new experience. This one will always be special because it opened up the 42.2 kilometer chapter for me. Number 4 on my list is the Tanganda Half Marathon. It was extremely well organized, and the scenery is quite nice. There is many sponsors that are sponsoring the race, and a lot of people turned up for that event. I remember it was about 1,500 runners. I managed to visit Vumba while I was at the race, and this is one of the things that I love about running. You get to go places whilst you're doing your fitness activities. At number 5 is the First Mutual Marathon. This was a 42.2 kilometer race. This race humbled me. I went out too fast and I paid for it in the second half. It was not my best race, but it was still a personal best. Every marathon teaches you something, and this one, I learned a lot from it. Now the remaining 5 races, I didn't want to rank them, but they still count. The Mazowe Up Run 35-kilometer race, Sunshine City Half Marathon, CBZ Marathon 21 kilometers, Mazowe Down Run 21-kilometer race, Sunshine City Jacaranda Bloom Half Marathon, That's the full recap of the 10 races that I did this year. There were thousands of kilometers ran, plenty of views, and even more memories made. If you want to see the individual recaps of these races, I have a YouTube channel, and during the year I was posting every single run. Earlier during the year, I also did some interviews. I would ask the runners questions about how they did in the race and how they found the event. So don't just take my word for it. You can hear from the runners themselves. 2026 is gonna be an even bigger year. So like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ashley on the Run. I'll be posting more and more running content.